Alright, so this might sound like a rant or a tangent, but it's a trip, I learned a lot over this week about 4th of July. How, it's a lot to, let's just say that. Jesus really wants our attention, and Jesus loves us so much, He's going to work with you because your work that, isn't finished until He says so. You see what I'm saying? So Jesus is so good, and it's a lot going on, I got people that I love and people that I don't like. And, God is teaching me how to deal with all of them, like how to deal with difficult people, how to, maneuver in this world. So when bigger influences and things come my way of the same nature, I'll be prepared. You know what I mean? This big, beautiful bill that Donald Trump had, to me it sounds like a record deal. You know what I mean? It sounds like a big thing that has so much things in it that you're not going to know everything in it, The average American ain't going to look into all of it. And a lot of things are just going to hit us, you know what I mean? So just be prepared and be aware and beware, like at the end of the day, Lord is the only one to fear. It taught me a lot. There's a lot of things, I want to talk about, but they're very intimate. Whether it's my sex life, right, and my wife, and how I'm learning to love her, and like how, I've been on this, road of trying to do multiple wives and, not knowing if it's the right or wrong thing to do, and literally just going on the faith of Christ to show me, and, He shows me times where it's like I shouldn't, but then there's also things I've seen of why it's good. So, or not good, but I mean, like, I can see why God allowed people to do it, from King David, right? Like, but it's really just the chase for God's love, All these women can't fulfill the love of God. So it's like, I'm learning a lot, let's just say that.